What happened with my dad on that journey still hurts to remember. The rain grew heavier as our car cut through the winding road. The wipers fought to keep the glass clear, but the storm seemed determined to blur everything in front of us. I sat in silence, staring out of the window at the blurred lights of distant villages. My father's hands gripped the steering wheel tightly. He was a man of few words, and tonight, he seemed quieter than usual. His eyes, sharp and weary, stayed glued to the road. I shifted uncomfortably, my thoughts wandering back to the reason for this journey. We were traveling to a small hill town, a place tied to memories of my late mother. She had loved the rain, loved the mountains, and my father had agreed, reluctantly, to take me there. For me, it was a way of feeling closer to her. For him, I wasn't so sure. "Are you cold?" he asked suddenly, his voice deep but distant. "No," I replied quickly, though my fingers trembled slightly. Silence returned, heavier than before. Then, just as we crossed a bend, headlights appeared ahead. A bus had stopped by the roadside, its hazard lights blinking. Beside it, in the pouring rain, a woman stood alone, clutching a small bag to her chest. "Should we stop?" I whispered. My father's jaw tightened. "No. Not our problem." But something in me resisted. Her figure, drenched in rain, seemed fragile and desperate. Without thinking, I said, "Dad, please, just for a moment." She looked stranded. He exhaled sharply but slowed the car. The woman lifted her hand, shielding her eyes from the rain as we rolled closer. When she opened the car door, a wave of cold rain followed her in. She was young, maybe in her late 20s, with eyes that carried both exhaustion and defiance. Her soaked dress clung to her, making her shiver. "Thank you," she murmured, sliding into the back seat. Her voice was soft, but there was something magnetic about it. My father glanced at her through the rearview mirror but said nothing. He only pressed harder on the accelerator. For a while, only the sound of rain filled the car. I stole glances at her reflection in the window. She wasn't just beautiful, there was an air of mystery around her, like she was carrying secrets too heavy for the storm to wash away. "Where are you headed?" I finally asked. She hesitated. "The same direction as you, I think. Anywhere away from here will do." My father's brow furrowed, but he stayed silent. The car felt smaller now, the air thicker. I couldn't tell if it was because of the storm outside or the storm brewing inside my chest. As we drove deeper into the night, I realized something. That woman, with her haunting eyes and trembling hands, wasn't just a stranger we had picked up on a rainy road. She was going to change everything I thought I knew about this journey, and about my father.